Buzzbnk is a crowdfunding platform for social enterprises and charities to help them raise small amounts of money from a large number of people for a specific project or outcome that they'd like to achieve. And we can help those organizations raise it either sort of a donation rewards campaign or as a loan, sort of peer-to-peer lending. My co-founder, Michael Norton, has been in the sector for over 40 years, and he used to write books on fundraising, and he found that charitable fundraising had become very staid and sort of very one way and very automated, and that we were losing touch with building a relationship with the donor, and we want to create a sense of co-venturing. And on the other side, we saw this emerging market of social enterprises, organizations that are trying to achieve good through sustainable income and sharing their profits back to their community. And they were missing a huge amount of sort of early stage startup finance. So we wanted to help provide that seed finance as sort of loans for good. Whether it's rewards based and you're giving them a cup of coffee in the cafe to a bag of lentils, or whether it's a loan or whether it's community share, these are all mechanisms to create touch points and engagement with the community and sort of building longer term relationships for them to feel like they're engaged and part of it. So key for us is the concept of reciprocity between those organizations and the community. One of the first things to be crowdfunded was the Statue of Liberty. And it's fundraising. At the end of the day, it's fundraising, but with a specific outcome in mind. So you're raising money for something, and you know specifically, what you want to communicate, what that is, whether it's transporting the Statue of Liberty from France to the US, or whether it's, building a literacy center in your community. So it's a specific outcome. Number two is it's a defined time frame. So you set yourself a time frame, whether it's 60 days, 90 days, 180 days, but you're building momentum around it. And thirdly, you're giving something back in return. In the case of Statue of Liberty, even back then, they were offering little miniature statues of liberties to all the donors. It's very common in the arts industry, our arts and creative sector. It's been around for a long time. What crowdfunding platforms are doing is bringing it online, making it more visible, making it more transparent, making it more accountable. And for the lending and equity side of it, making a sort of more democratic access to capital to enable those communities to participate. Over 70% of our profits are going to be going back into the sector, either as match funding or the development of social enterprise. And I think the biggest challenge for us still is education and awareness about what crowdfunding is, what it isn't. We have to work really hard to set expectation setting. And what are all these different platforms and how do they all fit together? So I think we still have a large learning curve to go until the understanding of crowdfunding is sort of really firmly embedded and where it fits in the funding landscape.